Let's go through question 4 now, and we can see that we have here an equation with both variables x and y, and we want to find out the derivative of y with respect to x. So the idea here is that x is implied in y. That's why we call this method as implicit differentiation. In other words, y is a function of x. So we got here that y is a function of x. Now, how can we get to the derivative of y with respect to x? We would like to have y on one side. So let's see if we can get there. Now, x to the power of y minus x squared equals to 3. That's the same as x to the power of y equals to 3 plus x squared. We just take the x squared to the other side. Now, what we can see that we have here the power of y. How can we get the power of y down so we have only y on one side? Well, remember, we can apply the logarithmic properties. If we take the ln of x to the power of y, and because we have an equation, we take ln of this other side, we would have y times ln of x equals to ln of 3 plus x squared. So now we have y here. That's one good step. But we want y derivative, which means that we are going to differentiate these two sides to get there. So if we take the derivative of this whole thing equals to the derivative of the other thing. Again, it's an equation, so we can differentiate the left side and the right side. Why do we do it? Because now we can apply the product rule and we have y derivative with respect to x times ln x plus y times ln of x derivative with respect to x equals to the derivative of this entire expression with respect to x. That's going to be 1 over 3 plus x squared times 3 plus x squared derivative with respect to x, because it's the chain rule. It's an expression of x, not just x. So y derivative with respect to x, that's what we are looking for. So we'll keep it like that. Y derivative with respect to x times ln of x plus y times, what is ln of x derivative? That's just 1 over x equals to 1 divided by 3 plus x squared times, what is the derivative of 3 plus x squared? That's just 3 derivative 0, and x squared derivative is 2x, so it's just 2x. Okay. Let's take this term on the other side. We would have that y derivative with respect to x times ln of x equals to this term, 2x divided by 3 plus x squared minus y over x, because y times 1 over x is just y over x. So y over x. And now we're getting even closer to our answer, because we can leave y derivative on one side only. So we would have y derivative with respect to x. And now let's divide both sides by ln x. So this whole thing we're going to divide by ln of x, which means, and this also we divide by ln of x, which means that if we divide a subtraction by ln of x, we will divide the first term by ln of x and the second term by ln of x. So we would have 2x divided by 3 plus x squared times ln x minus y divided by x times ln x. And just to clear up any confusion, in case you're wondering like how can we divide but then we're saying that we're multiplying, well, this is what's happening behind the scenes. Let's take this term, for instance. We have y over x divided by ln of x. Well, that's just y over x multiplied with the inverse, multiplied with 1 over ln of x, which is the same as y over x times ln of x. That's where it's coming from. So when we have like two divisions, it's the same as dividing by their product. Now, we actually wrote everything for y derivative, but let's write it a bit in a better way. So we have 3 plus x squared. What was 3 plus x squared? That's just x to the power of y. From the beginning we said that x to the power of y is equal to 3 plus x squared. Let's substitute it. So we would have that y derivative with respect to x equals to 2x divided by, this is x to the power of y, so we have x to the power of y times ln of x minus y divided by x times ln of x. What do we see here? We can see that we have x and x on the numerator and denominator. Now x on the top is to the power of 1, on the bottom is to the power of y, with a division, so we are going to subtract the powers, keep the base of x and subtract the powers. So we have 2 divided by ln of x, and from here we're left with x to the power of 1 minus y, minus y divided by x times ln of x. And that's it. That's the final answer. That's y derivative with respect to x. Now, in the answer key, I know it's a bit different, but let me explain why real quick, because it's nothing different, it's just a different way of writing. So I think they said 2 over ln x times x to the power of y minus 1, and then minus y divided by x times ln x. Well, look, what is x? So let's write this. What is this thing? That's the same as 1 over x to the power of y minus 1. Remember the power rule when we can multiply with the inverse. That's x to the power of y minus 1 to the power minus 1. And if we open the brackets, that would be x to the power of y minus 1 times minus 1. That's equal to y times minus 1. That's minus y. Minus 1 times minus 1 is plus 1. So that's the same as x to the power of 1 minus y. Where? From here. So it's the same thing, except that they wrote it in a different way. Anyway, hope this helps, hope it makes sense.